Whoops! Let me just bump this up a bit. Okay, there we go. Escape. Hi, so welcome to the first ever me making a texture pack thing. Yeah. So, first of all, let me tell you what's happening in the background. I'm trying to change the language because I was way back when I was like, hey, let me just change the default language on my computer just so I can get a taste of around me, I guess. And so I had to go on this gigantic expedition to change the language back to like English because I don't speak French. Anyway, so yeah, I'm a complete noob when it comes to Gimp. This is literally the first time I'm opening it. The first thing I actually ever made is an anvil. You know, I'm just here setting up my colors, testing out what's going on. This is a while back. I'm recording this on like the 6th. This was made, oh yeah, it says it right there, the 21st of November. Oh, wow. Yikes. Yeah, I need to get back into the grind. I completely forgot about this, and I was just like snooping around my computer, and I was like, oh wait, I recorded myself doing this because I wanted to make myself a texture pack. I completely forgot about that. Whoops. But anyway, the anvil was pretty easy. You know, just testing out some stuff, putting some lines in, I guess. This is completely unscripted here. I'm literally watching it at the same rate that everyone else is. I decided to go for a different color for bedrock because, I was thinking about underneath, if you like fell through the void, it's gotta look a lot better if it was dark. Bookcases were a bit hard because of like all the boundaries. Because, let me actually give you like a in-depth of the texture pack that I'm trying to make. I'm trying to make this kind of like blueprint kind of texture pack, which, well, you know, like in blueprints, only uses blue and white, and well, with a 16-bit texture pack, that's kind of hard. I was gonna do a 16 and 32. I'm still gonna do that. Just that the 16 kind of has to be a bit adapted because I can't get them fine details than if I were to do the entire thing in 32-bit. Anyway, moving on. Let's catch back up to speed. This is the base. I actually have to go into Minecraft itself and check how this thing actually lays out, because now that you mention it, I was standing there when I was making this. I was like, do brewing stands always have these like really large bases? I don't think it does. Okay, so in here is a test tube. I made a test tube because the actual bottle just seemed a bit too large. Bricks, I literally just copied and pasted and just filled in the blanks. There's not a lot happening here. And then the cactus, same thing, just tracing over what was already there because it was simple enough. And that was simple. This one, I kind of actually liked how I did it, with a bit of variation after I think did some stuff. I just came back into reality. What am I doing? So the top was fun. Like I literally just, I think I was gonna do it random, and then you see there, and then I was like, nah, let's do a pattern to it. And then the pattern kind of failed. Eventually I got a good pattern, I think, or at least a decent pattern. The cake was also pretty fun, because I could just go around and do the same copy-paste action. Then the top of the cake, I actually wanted to do the top of the cake, and I think it actually looked pretty nice, the top of the cake. Especially that I only had 2 colors to work with. Well, really 3, but details, right? So, then the side of the cake was a bit strange because of the fact that it was actually pretty thin, and I actually wanted the icing and the inside of the cake to actually look half decent. And so I was sitting there for quite a while just thinking of how to make a cake look, and then I had to adapt stuff here and there. It was a while. I mean, a while compared to all the other stuff that I did. Yeah, that was a while. Then, is this carrots? Oh, is this carrots? Oh, this is carrots! Oh, man. Oh, this was a fine work of art here. Oh, this was a fine work of art. Oh, this is not like the best part of it, because again, I only had 2 colors to work with, and 16-bit doesn't really give a gigantic amount of detail. I just had to adapt and use different shades of blue. Now, this one here, stage 3, man. Stage 3 was where the magic happens, where you could literally compare this to the Mona Lisa and be like, wow, man, I'll buy this for £2 million. Or is the Mona Lisa even worth that little? It's probably like 7 digits, but I was just proud about that. I was just like, let me just take a break. Look at that. Oh wow, I'm not even sure if I did a good job here. This is the cauldron. I've got no idea what those legs do, but you know, the most part, everything was pretty simple. I wanted to add some lines in here because I know it does sound like I've gone through this entire thing and done it before, but I haven't. You're really watching the first take on everything. I was even like timing myself in the background just so you can get those little glimpse images of how fast time is. Oh, ClaY! Oh, I was standing here like, ClaY, 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 ClaY. I'm just doing random ClaY. No, this is literally how I was like. I was like, ClaY. I went through so many alliterations, right? I even learned how to draw a line here. As you can see me practice drawing a line the entire time, me just being like, ClaY. And then I go back and I'm like, does this even look like ClaY? No, it looks more like glass. I save it anyway because it looks like glass and I could use it later. But I was still like, ClaY. And so I just gave up and went onto a coal block. So I sit here for a few, just contemplating on what I could actually create. I think that, or I completely forgot to stop recording. In that case, that was a massive fail. Okay, so my initial idea, right, was to have a border, and then on the inside, it was actually the shape of the coal. But the thing was, coal as complete white, it just looks like a lump of randomness. And so I was like, okay, next best option, I might do a little coal. And then I was like, no, that still doesn't work. Let me just put a C, put some stuff around it, say, yeah, it's totally coal. And then I do some more illustrations, like, nope, the C works the best. And move on to the coal block. And I was like, yeah, the coal block, I just remove all the other stuff, add a different decal, and bam, you got a coal block. And then dirt. Oh, dirt wasn't any helpful. I'm feeling these were the ones I'm gonna go back to because I forgot that these blocks are going to be next to each other, and it's gonna look really weird because if you think about it, layered next to each other, like I have done right here. Oh, I actually thought of that beforehand. I can read into the future here. Okay, but this is still dirt. No, this is not even dirt. This is coarse dirt. I think I actually gave up, not really like gave up, but just waited around until dirt came. That, or I actually did this, and then when I finished dirt, I just did some stuff. Cobblestone, and cobblestone is also one of those other ones that I'm actually pretty proud for. I might go back with the whole board. Oh, actually, no, I actually tested this. Again, I'm telling you now, I can read into the future. No, not me now. I mean, me when I'm creating this. I'm always just a one step ahead here. So now I'm actually like making the cool decal, right? I'm like, oh wow, this is actually a really cool design I've got here. Best cobblestone of the year. And so I go with the mossy cobblestone. I just do that and then add some other stuff onto it. This one is a complete template here. And I'm not like absolutely copying it. I'm just filling in the blanks here and there. And then this one I was like, yeah, totally, I guess, because you gotta remember that these are like 3D models in Minecraft, not like, you know, do-it-yourself 3D models, but 3D models in the game. And I was like, well, I might actually want to keep to those 3D models, or else things are gonna look weird. Then the command block, what did I even do for the command block? Oh wow, look at that. That's a command block if I've ever saw one. Nice! Oh wow, best command block ever. And then I do that. What am I doing that for? I'm not sure actually. I don't think I was very concise. I could choose either. Back when I was doing this, I was just like, yeah, sure. So, I think that basically wraps up the entirety of what I did. Well, not really what I did, but what I'm thinking of doing for this session. I'm gonna try and keep these to, you know, less than 15 minutes here. And I have actually got no idea what to actually put in to fill this time. So, you get to see everything in reverse in this nice, cool, sped up looking way thing. So, if you like this episode of, well, not really episode, just me talking and creating something like this, then thumb it. Oh, I never forget this outro. Come on. Sub it, subscribe, no. Like it, subscribe it, or write a load. This video was brought to you by dankel.ml. It's time to save and end the video.